hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Cross Beats Production.
Welcome to Cross Beats Production, here with Nate28. This is another beatmaking tutorial. This is part 2 of the beatmaking that I was doing the other night. If you guys saw that first one, the first video, it crashed on me and I was trying to make a beat in Studio One. So anyway, I thought I'd continue it on, and this is for another probably 8 minutes or something. Upload this and then make another part to it as well. Got my trusty old water. So you gotta have water when you're making beats, because you're always usually sitting here for a while. As you guys probably are from memory, you probably remember the tune that I had. I've just dropped out some of the kick, the snare and all that sort of stuff into audio, so I'm just going to place it in audio files like this rather than using MIDI, just for the sake of it. It might just speed things up a little bit, slow it down, I don't know. Let's just try it because we haven't done that before. So anyway, I'm just going to do this and I'll take you guys through it, and then I'll upload this part of it and you guys can view it from there. So let's get to it. So the thing is to kind of build a rhythm around what you're doing and just be tactical in where you're placing your stuff. What I find most helpful is building the drums around a small melody like what's going on here, and then working up from that, because sometimes you don't want to overcrowd stuff with too much stuff going on, because it gets confusing. But other times you can like stack instruments, keep stacking, build up a chorus, and then start to spread those out. Like, you know, say you've got a platform here, so you build it up in sections and then spread it out and then start to reduce instruments. That's another way of working. But I figured that this is an interesting way of showing you guys, because not a whole lot of people use this method as placing audio just immediately into the actual file at the project, and working that way. Some people use MIDI, some people use audio, just depends. I mean, this obviously cuts out having to edit your audio later if you've done it correctly anyway. So thought I'd just stop and let you guys know about why I'm doing what I'm doing. So let's keep going. So by the way, if you want to know what I just did then, I muted out some of the notes that I just played at the top, and I've left the bass notes so I can hear the bass notes over the other tones of the music, so I'll make sure it's in tone and key with everything else. It's just a quick way of doing it, so you don't have to worry about deleting it. You just actually hit M on your MIDI and it will mute your MIDI. So then later on, you know, you can just hit M back on it again and bring it back. So that's a quick little way or a tip that you guys can use in producing your tracks. So as you can see here, I've got this little thing on. It's on the key of C, natural minor, like I mentioned at the start. I think I did anyway. And I've got this little scale thing here, so it indicates what keys are in that scale. So you can use all of the keys within that scale and never have to worry about being out of key or out of tune. So anyway, I figured I'd just make this a quick little part of this video just to update part 2 of this beat, and then I'm going to progress to part 3. So far, just to recap, what we've got here is this beat, this tune here, which is the synth. The synth that I'm using is basically this out of Tone 2 Electra, Electra 2. And the next thing I've got is a stock VST within MyTai. Obviously, I've just edited it a little bit, and I'll show you how I created that in a minute in the next video. So, other thing here is piano. This is just the Gentleman piano. Quite a nice sounding piano. That's out of Native Instruments, if you don't know. And then I've got the kick, clap, and hi-hats in so far. So, the next thing I'll probably do on the next episode is basically, I'd say, add in some maybe like a low end 808 or something like that, but I'm going to try and work around how I'm going to do that. But that's for the next one, part 3. So I hope you guys can stick around for next part 3 of this one. I like to split it up into little sections because it just makes it a little bit more enjoyable for you guys, and we can keep going from there. So I hope you guys learned something out of this. So far I haven't mixed anything, everything's static, left everything like that. I'm not going to do anything until, other than some delay and stuff, than when I get into the mixing side of it. So I'll show you that in the next episode. Catch you guys, love you guys, and remember to subscribe and hit that like button, and peace.
Hit the subscribe button, make a comment, yeah. If you're gonna dislike, get the heck out of here.